week we're going to talk about the scandal around MJ, Michael Jackson. So, me and Jake have actually not watched the full documentary, but we watched the first part.
We watched the first part.
And, yes, we're just going to talk about our thoughts on it.
What
do we think?
Maybe what's going to come up for the rest of the doc.
Because we haven't seen part 2, but we kind of have a feeling where it's going, but we don't know.
Yeah, so this is just our opinions on part 1. So, it's not the full situation, but only part 1 we're talking about.
Sorry, we've just been busy. We haven't been able to watch the second part.
We actually, no, we have. We're just lazy.
Fine.
What's your, just first initial thoughts about the doc?
Well, like, when you're watching it first, they're introducing themselves, and they're like, oh, yeah, we loved Michael, blah, 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 whatever, and then they're like, but he also sexually abused me, and then I was like, oh my god, what's going on now here? What are they gonna say? Like, what's gonna come up? And, so we watched on, and it just started getting, like, weirder and weirder, like, the stories they were telling about, like, how he interacted with them, like, sexually and stuff like that. And while they were saying that, Jake will probably say this as well, but I agree with him. It's like you can't put the two together. You hear them talking about these stories about them and Michael, and then you see a picture of Michael Jackson, and you're like, how did that
Yeah, I
come
found
together?
it
Like
very hard to do that. I don't know what it was. Like, they were telling me, like, I was listening to the story and then seeing a picture of Michael Jackson, but it was like they were talking with two completely different people or something. It just wasn't, I just couldn't link it in my head to picture him actually doing that. Probably because of the image I've had in my head of him before,
Yeah.
He's such a, famous person.
But, like, no one's as famous as he is. Like,
Yeah,
no one
and it
will
is
ever
true.
get to that level of
Yeah.
fame, I don't think.
But it is true that, like, these allegations have been out there.
Yeah.
And even in class today we were talking about it, and someone was like, "Well, didn't everyone know this? Like, didn't everyone know that Michael Jackson did this? But it's just now all of a sudden everyone's talking about it because it's 2019." And
It's
I
10
think,
years after he died as well.
and I
Like,
think
you'd think
it's like,
it would come out sooner.
yeah, but I think everyone did. It was always kind of in pop culture to make a joke out of Michael Jackson, being a pedophile and stuff. But I don't know if people actually believe that he did, because I'm sure there were some people who did, but when I heard that he had those trials,
Yeah.
and that he was found not guilty, and even some of the kids in question testified on his behalf,
Yeah.
defending him, that for me was like, oh, he mustn't be guilty then. It must just be like a joke to say he's a pedophile and stuff. But now I would say, because two of those kids are turning around their story and saying, well, no, actually, we felt like we had to defend him, but here's the truth.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, shit, like, did he actually do it? Like,
Yeah. And, like, we'll never know if he did it or not, because he's not here to...
well, he wouldn't admit it anyway, would he?
No, but, like, there's actually, like, no proof that
Other
he
than their
did do it,
testimonies.
other than what they say. So I think it's
But how could you prove that? How could they prove that? That's
what I'm saying.
That's the thing with all of these cases that frustrates me so much, is that I don't know what way to think, because they seem really believable in the way they're saying it, and I would hate to... I don't want to believe that someone would just make that stuff up for, like, attention or for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I just don't want to believe someone would make that stuff up. So I want to believe them, but at the same time, like, I don't want it to be true.
Yeah.
Because I love Michael Jackson, so I'm just like, could he really have done these things?
It's like, with all the allegations that have, like, come up about like, the actors and, like, singers like R. Kelly, Kevin Spacey, with them I was like, I don't think I could watch it like a Kevin Spacey movie. I can't listen to R. Kelly's music anymore. But then, why are their stories more believable than this is?
What? Whose stories?
R. Kelly and Kevin Spacey.
What? What do you mean?
Like, why are the people accusing them of sexual abuse. Like,
How
why
is it
do I
not
believe
believable?
them? I don't know. Like, help me. I
Maybe
don't know
it's-
why I'm thinking
It must.
that.
I don't know. It must just be this image we have of Michael Jackson. It's like so hard to think he could ever. Well, although to be fair, look at him. He looks mad. Like
Yeah.
by the end of his life, he looked like a fucking mental case.
I know. The thing is with me, though,
No disrespect. R.I.P.
Yeah. But,
But then I don't know.
I just don't... Like, the thing that gets me is Macaulay Culkin. If he was there for all of this and they used to have sleepovers and stuff like that, why hasn't he ever come forward and said, like...
But there's so many other boys who didn't.
These are real. I know, but Macaulay Culkin is, like, famous.
So?
I know, but him and Michael Jackson were, like, best friends.
So were the people on the documentary.
Yeah, but...
That guy who was on the documentary, he said it was, like, his first best friend.
Yeah, but then, like, people just... I don't know, maybe it's just because you put Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson together sometimes. Because they were always seen out together and stuff like that.
So was that other guy in the documentary.
Yeah, but how come we've never heard of him until now?
Because Macaulay Culkin's famous.
Yeah, but you're not listening to me. I'm saying, like...
But I'm listening to you. I'm saying this guy on the documentary had just as much of a friendship with Michael
but I'm
Jackson.
saying to the public, it was Michael Jackson and Macaulay Culkin. People saw them together.
Because Macaulay Culkin's famous. Not because he was any more of a friend than...
Yeah, but they had a really, like, special friendship and stuff. Him and Macaulay Culkin did.
So did the guy in the documentary.
Yep. Jake, I know the guy in the documentary did. You're, oh my god, you're...
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know
but
what
then
you're saying.
stop talking back then. Just let
I know
me
what you're
have
saying.
this.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is you shouldn't take Macaulay Culkin's opinion more than the people in the documentary.
I know, but I just trust Macaulay Culkin. He was home alone.
So
I don't know.
I know it is a frustrating situation though.
I think I'm just getting frustrated because I want to believe those.
You just
people.
want to know the truth. You just want to know.
Yeah.
That's what I just want to know what happened.
I want to believe them, but I also want to like
Why
stick
is
with
it
Michael
so,
Jackson.
Why is it so hard to believe them? Because why would they make something like that up?
I don't know.
I don't. Why are we? People are so. I'm so skeptical, like, of everything, that I'm like, I need proof before I believe it. But maybe I'm too skeptical. Maybe I should just accept their thing. Although, no, I don't know. Should I?
No, I think I need proof.
Just
like
because
with R. Kelly, he's still alive, and his kids said that they grew up in the house with him. Like they knew this stuff was going on with him. So there's evidence there. That's why I can believe that story. And
plus, when you, I think one thing as well is because Michael Jackson's not alive. Obviously, he can't defend himself, and we can't see how he would react to this.
Yeah.
When we see R. Kelly react, it looks so bullshit. I don't believe anything he said, and like his little outbursts and bursts and stuff. Like I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
So on that case, yeah, I do. I believe R. Kelly's guilty because I've heard the accusation. There has been a bit of backup, and I've seen
a documentary as well.
And I've seen, but more importantly, I've seen how he's reacted. And I don't believe that for a second, the way he's reacted.
No.
But with Michael Jackson, all I've heard is just the testimonies. That's it. No proof, no, reaction from Michael Jackson to believe. And I could be wrong, like, with
Well,
R.
like,
Kelly,
his brother spoke out and said, like, that's not him. He would never do that.
Well, yeah, well, of course he's
And
gonna
then,
defend him.
like, I just feel bad for his kids.
Yeah, I just feel bad, yeah.
Because...
Here's a couple of weird things, right, from the documentary that I just want to mention. First of all, the guy, Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy something? What's his name?
Jimmy Safechuck.
Yeah, him. When he's talking about Michael Jackson and the experiences sexually that they've had and stuff, the way he talks about it is really weird to me. The way he's saying things like, say he's describing his feelings towards Michael Jackson at a time. He'll say something like, and then you start to develop feelings. You start to feel like you love him. You start to feel attracted to him. And I'm like, why is he putting it in the you? Why is he saying you?
Yeah.
Like,
it
obviously,
happened to us.
I'm not trying to like say like I've uncovered the truth. I just find it weird how he says that. How he says, you start to do this, you start to do that. And I'm like, no, I don't. You did that.
Yeah.
Why are you saying you? He should be saying, I did this. This happened to me. But he keeps saying you. And I'm like, am I making something more out of nothing?
Yeah.
Or is it just the way he
maybe
speaks?
it's because he doesn't want to believe that it happened to him.
Yeah, maybe it's just the way he verbalizes it. But to me, it just felt really weird.
Yeah.
And another thing that we've talked about as well, off air, the fact that the two stories are a bit weird, because the first guy, Jimmy Safechuck, says that, you know, sorry, I got distracted there. Jimmy Safechuck says that, what was I going to say? Jimmy Safechuck says that
they had a friendship before.
Yeah. They had a big, long friendship, and, you know, they spent time together, him and Michael, before anything sexual ever happened. And, you know, Michael didn't try anything before, you know, for a long, long time. They were just friends. And then eventually they were staying together one night, and then he kind of said, oh, I'm going to introduce you to masturbation. And he's like, oh, like, he just kind of showed him this thing of masturbation, almost like a really passive way of getting into it, and then it led from there. And the second guy says that on the first day in Neverland, he had him staying in the bed. The first day he was there by himself, staying in the bed with Michael Jackson, he put his hand on his leg and started rubbing it up, and then he started touching his genitals and stuff. And I just find that really weird, that one person says he was very passive, standoffish, and just kind of slowly introduced him.
Yeah.
And then the second person says he just went for it. That to me, and he said he grabbed his hand and kind of guided him towards his own stuff. And I don't know, it just, maybe I'm digging too much into it. Maybe
we're just searching for the proof that we need.
Maybe I just really don't want to believe it. I don't know, but it's just a weird inconsistency that it's like one person says he was very passive and gentle, and the other person says he was not aggressive but much more forward.
Yeah.
But then on the other side of that, they do both describe very similar experiences. Like, they say he had them bend over and he liked when they played with his nipples and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if they could have met up and discussed details before, but I don't. Would they do that?
We don't know the details.
How could we know? How could anyone know?
Like,
really?
there are some what can I say, that some similarities between the stories, and then that's kind of where you kind of lean in further, and they're like, okay, well, what's going on?
It is interesting. It seems to be everyone's talking about it at the moment, and it always these cases with like these celebrities, famous people involved in like paedophile stuff or sexual harassment. It always comes back to, like, can you separate the art from the artist?
Yeah.
Can you listen to a Michael Jackson song now?
Yeah. I love Michael Jackson songs.
Why can you not listen to R. Kelly then?
Because I know he did it.
Yeah, but
But
if you think there's even a possibility that Michael did it, surely that's enough to put you off.
I know, but I just love PYT. That's my dance song.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
But
can you separate the art from the artist? Yeah. That is the thing.
And then you think about all the things he did for charity, like he donated like millions to charities, but then was that just like ploy to get into kids' lives?
Oh,
that's what
someone
said to us today.
It's crazy.
But so we'll leave that.
It is. The documentary is really interesting.
Unfinished. Yeah, you definitely should watch it.
I'm enjoying the documentary.
But it is frustrating not knowing.
Well, if you believe
what the answer is,
if you just accept the things they're saying, then you do know. But if you question it, like we are, then we just don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. It's good documentary. So let's move on.
It's well made. So on a lighter note, last week the Jonas Brothers got back together. I don't know if
talk about it last week.
I don't know if we're like a bit late on the trend, but we might as well just.
Oh well.
Bring it up. So. Yeah, the Jonas Brothers.
Are you glad they're back?
Yeah, I'm doing a little intro on why I love them.
Oh, okay.
So, the Jonas Brothers were the band of 2010.
Were they? I've never heard that before.
Of 2010, maybe it was... When did Camp Rock come out? 2009?
I don't know.
Okay, well, whenever Camp Rock came out, that's when they were like... That's when they were like peaked.
Camp Rock, I'll look it up.
Like, I liked them before because they had... They used to play SOS all the time on Disney Channel.
Sending out an SOS.
No,
Is that them?
No.
Oh. Who's
That's
that?
the Police.
Oh. Oh, that's because that's a good song.
I wouldn't even mind, like, you like their new song.
Yeah, their new song is good. I do like it.
It's called Sucker, and it features their significant others in the video. So there's
2008 Camp Rock 1 was out.
Oh my god.
That was my jam.
Okay, we keep
How
going.
old
We
was I?
keep going all over the place.
How old was I in 2008? 11 years ago? 12? That was my jam when I was 12, Camp Rock.
What did you say? I was 11 in 2008.
11 years ago?
Yeah,
No, you weren't.
I was 11.
11 years ago?
Yeah, I was in 5th class. I remember.
I was 12.
No, you weren't.
Oh, well, I'm 23 now. I'm 24 this year. So I would have been 13 then.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh
such a
my
big difference between 12 and 13.
Oh my god, well, I was 11. I just got 11 in the February.
I loved Camp Rock. What was the song from it? Stick to the status quo.
No, maybe I was 10.
If you want to be cool, then you play by the rules.
No, I was 10.
Just stick to the stuff you know.
No, that's High
Stick
School
to the-
Musical.
What was he was Troy.
No, he wasn't.
Jonas was Troy.
No, he was. Jake, I hate when you do this because
What?
you know what it was.
Wait, excuse me. What was in Camp Rock then?
Camp Rock was We rock, we rock, we rock on.
You're just making that up.
No,
now.
I'm not.
You're making that up on the spot.
Come as you are, you're a superstar.
What's the song she sings when he doesn't know who she is?
This is real.
That's
This
the one I'm
is
thinking
me.
of.
I'm
That's enough. That's
exactly-
enough. That's enough. That's all I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
but you know that we were just talking about Camp Rock the other day, and when Joe Jonas, his name is Shane in Camp Rock,
He's like outside the studio
wherever
or
she's
whatever.
singing,
She's playing the piano or something.
and he just stops and like he just looks up.
He just like stares off into space. He hears her singing.
No, but he looks up and then he stares off into space
Yeah, but instead of like just turning around.
and looking
And
to
just
see
sing.
who it was.
No, because that would have ruined the movie. That
I
would have been the
know.
movie over there and then.
And
So
then
he had to not see her.
that was such a good movie. But like she didn't even win the talent competition and everyone thought she was.
She won his heart though.
Yeah. That was good.
So that was Camp Rock.
So that was their peak.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. What did you give it?
9.5.
So that was our Camp Rock podcast. We'll see. Just kidding.
So yeah, the Jonas Brothers, as I was trying to say, but
They were on the Late Late Show.
with James Corden all week. So they were
They're
funny, yeah.
From what I've seen, I haven't seen it all, but they've been funny on it.
The year 2019 little parody that they did was quite good. I found that very amusing.
Why are you talking like
I don't
that?
know.
It was quite good, very amusing. I've never heard you describe anything in that way.
I don't know. I don't know why. But yeah,
It was funny though, it was funny.
They were funny, and they did carpool karaoke,
And
that was really
really
good.
good. And they also did.
They performed their new song "Sucker,"
And they
which,
also
as I
did
said,
"Suck Your Guts" or "Fill Your Boots."
yeah, fill your guts or spill your guts. And I thought that was funny because, you know, like on Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, they have all these like weird things, like bird saliva and stuff.
Yeah.
And Kevin Jonas, he's actually really funny now. He's definitely come out of his shell. I don't think he's the lonely
Since he got
Joe
married.
bro anymore.
Since he got married.
He has 2 kids.
But he was the first to take off his purity ring.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
was
we'll get
he
to
really
that
shy?
now in a minute. But anyway,
Was he really
he
that
was
shy?
like, I don't want to. I don't want to drink the bird saliva. And then there was a question like, would you buy Nick's album or Joe's album with DNCE? And he said DNCE, and then Nick was like, I'm gonna get him to drink the bird saliva because he didn't pick my album.
So yeah, he didn't answer the question on purpose.
So no brotherly love.
Oh, Nick's such a funny guy.
I know. I love Nick. Nick's my favourite.
Joe's my favourite.
No.
Because I feel like I kind of look like him and kind of similar to him in the way our voices are quite similar. The way we sing and stuff.
Yeah, I have a new co-host, Joe Jonas. A Joe Jonas tribute act.
So, are you happy they're back? I'm happy. I'd go see them if they came, if it wasn't too expensive.
I have a bit of the love bug for them again.
If it wasn't too expensive, I think it'd be good crack at the concert.
Yeah, we're definitely going if they.
If it's what if it's like €90 though?
It won't be.
But the prices have all gone up.
Yeah, but I can't be burning a hole in my wallet, if you know what I mean. Can't be
I don't
burning
know
up
what you
for
mean.
them.
What does that mean?
I'm trying to use their songs.
But their song's name isn't Burning a Hole in My Wallet, it's Burning Up.
Yeah, but I'm
so that
still...
doesn't work then. That's really bad.
Yeah, well, SOS.
So that was terrible. Next topic, please.
So yesterday we went to see Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie. And
obviously this is setting up the end game, the big one, the big movie end game.
Yeah, so Captain Marvel is set before all the Avengers happened.
Yeah, well I knew that was going to be
I didn't know that. And yeah, so basically Brie Larson plays Captain Marvel or Carol.
There's no point in talking about the plot or anything.
Yeah.
It's good. I think they kind of played it safe with the movie. Like it's kind of like the similar Marvel superhero formula that they've been doing for years. Like
yeah,
I don't feel like
the person you think is the good guy is actually the bad guy.
Okay, you just spoiled the whole movie, but okay, no, it didn't really.
I didn't really. That's their plot, though. That's what they always do.
It does kind of follow a similar like storyline to all the other ones, and I was a bit disappointed that they didn't do something new, because they've been doing it for so long, and I was hoping that maybe they'd try something new, but I think they just wanted to make like a solid enough movie to just set up Endgame.
Yeah. Which is out April 25th, and we can't wait to go and see it.
That should be good. And I can't wait for the new Spider-Man as well. That looks good.
Yeah, we saw the trailer for that yesterday.
I cannot believe Jake Gyllenhaal is in a superhero movie. He's like my favourite actor.
You know that from our previous episode, Velvet Jigsaw.
So, yeah. And another thing I was kind of disappointed at. Obviously, they're setting up Captain Marvel as like the most powerful thing in the universe. Like, she's stronger than Thanos. She's stronger than everyone. But I don't know if they, like, I wanted to know why she's so powerful. They never really explain it. Like, they show you where she gets her powers from.
Yeah.
But they never say, like, why didn't, like, an engine explodes and she absorbs the energy. But how? Why did she absorb the energy? Why didn't it just kill her?
Yeah,
they never explain that, and they never say why it makes her so strong.
Yeah.
But she can, like, fly, she can shoot fucking beams from her hands. But it never explains how she got those powers, or why she has those powers, because of this explosion. And I always felt that, I just thought that was weird, because I thought that, like, I wanted to see them set her up as this, like, really strong, powerful being, and she did seem powerful, but I mean, I wanted to understand, like, I wanted them to try and explain why.
She's the most powerful person in the universe.
Why did that explosion make her so strong? Why did they give her such powerful, things? Because, like, if you think about, like, the Hulk, he got, like, exposed to radiation, similar type of thing, and then he kind of, instead of dying, he just absorbs this power, and he's able to turn into this big strong yoke. But he can't shoot shit from his hands, he can't fly.
Yeah.
And he's not the most powerful thing in the universe either. Whereas with her, she's exposed to, like, this, just a little explosion, not little, but you know what I mean, just an engine explosion.
Yeah.
And that leads to her being, fucked up or whatever. So yeah, I thought that was weird. But I think
it's because the pilot, Marvel, I think her engine was made of something more powerful.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then that's, obviously the energy in that is, like, probably one of the strongest things in the universe.
But they never said that.
Yeah, but I kind of got that idea that that's what it was.
But I don't know. But that's just you interpreting something from the.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's exactly what they meant. Like I know, yeah, they were like she came up with the like calculations for this engine and shit like that. That's fair enough, but they just never explained why it was so powerful. They just said it was. There's like, oh yeah, this is here. She's powerful now, but they never said why. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
And I don't know. It felt a bit. It just felt a bit shoehorned and just thrown in there. Like, oh yeah, she's beside an explosion. She gets her powers. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I still enjoyed it.
It was good. No, I did enjoy it though. I did enjoy it. There's still some funny moments. It's cool seeing what's his name, Samuel L. Jackson as like a younger. That was really good actually. He looked younger.
Yeah, he did. It's because he had hair.
Yeah, yeah. It was good. Yeah, no, it was good though. It was. I thought it was good seeing new characters because obviously we're so used to seeing the same characters. Seeing like Nick Fury in like an actual proper role, not just like a little cameo popping up in an actual proper role in the movie, and then seeing obviously Brie Larson, like new characters to the universe. I thought that was good. And then like the bad guy Jude Law and the other
I love Jude Law. The
other guy who's in Bloodline, the green guy, the English guy, Australian guy. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He's the green thing, the main green guy.
Yeah, I know the main green guy, but I don't know the actor.
Oh, I've seen him before in something. But no, yeah, it was good seeing new characters for a change. And I think it kind of shows me that Marvel do have the potential, you know, after all of this, to bring in new superheroes that we can still relate to. And I think that was one thing they did really good with Infinity War. They made everyone care about these superheroes.
Yeah.
So I know they can do it again. But I just think, I want to see, like, more. I want to see something new. I don't want to just see the same formula again and again and again. I want to see something new.
I think Endgame will, like, change that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Infinity War and Spider-Man Homecoming, they didn't follow the same old formula.
Yeah.
They were, like, they took their own way about it, and that's why they were so good.
Yeah.
So I want to see that again.
Definitely.
So that's my thoughts on that. But it was good. I did enjoy it. It was fun.
Yeah, what would you rate it?
It's a fun movie. 7. Didn't do anything new, but I still enjoyed it.
Probably give it an 8, maybe a 7.5. Depending on my mood.
It is good though.
I like that they have a woman lead. That a woman is the strongest person in the
I just
universe.
do not accept that a woman is that strong. I just can't believe that.
Alright, whatever, no one cares.
I'm only joking. Right, so that's that then. Let's just move on to the finale. The quiz.
Okay.
The quiz of the year. What, you're beating me like 4-2 now?
Yeah.
So I need to start clawing my way back. Do you want to go first or will I go first?
You can go first. I think I went first the last time.
So we have 2 separate quizzes here. I think I had one and now I don't. Oh, you're shitting me. Oh my god, no, I'm at the losing that now.
Oh my god.
Go on, you start now while I get this up.
Okay, so there's 12 questions here, but we probably won't go through the 12 questions depending on how many we get right.
Right, go on.
Okay, so which film won Best Picture at the 2018 Oscars last year?
Do I get like options?
Oh, I thought you'd know.
Which movie got Best Picture last year?
Yeah, 2018.
I don't know.
If I tell you the options, I know you're gonna know straight away.
My Best Picture last year.
You knew it when we watched the Oscars this year.
Oh my god, I'm just having a blank.
Do I actually have to give you the options?
Best Picture last year, 2018. It's not. No. Oh my god. I don't know. I can't remember. Give me the options.
Get Out.
Yeah.
The Shape of Water. And 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Shape of Water.
Yeah. You see, I told you I knew Because she
I
get
don't know
it.
why I'm blanked on that. Right, here's my one for you.
Okay.
What was the highest grossing film at the worldwide box office in 2017? Beauty and the Beast, Despicable Me 3, Star Wars Ep VIII, The Last Jedi, or The Fate of the Furious?
Are you serious? I gave you such an easy
This is
one.
easy. Think about it. The highest grossing film at the worldwide box office. Beauty and the Beast, Despicable Me, Star Wars, Fate of the Furious.
Star Wars.
No. I thought it was Star Wars as well. Beauty and the Beast.
What?
I actually thought... That's why I said it was easy. I thought it was Star Wars. Shit, okay.
Jake knew that it wasn't easy.
No, I genuinely thought that was Star Wars because everyone loves that. Go on.
Okay, which film has grossed the most money worldwide in 2018 so far? Paddington 2, 50 Shades Freed, or Black Panther?
Black Panther?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, get in there. Okay, your second question. James Franco's The Disaster Artist is based on the making of which notorious all-time worst movie? And you're saying this is hard.
Room. The Room.
Oh, Room's a different movie.
Oh, shut up, Jake, just The Room.
And you know the director of Room and all. Go on.
I don't know.
Go on.
Okay, who voices the character of Peter Rabbit in the 2018 movie?
Oh, I think it's James Corden.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Didn't even need it. I haven't even seen the movie. I just saw the trailer.
Yeah, me neither. Wait, so how many is that?
I have 3.
3-1?
Yeah. But you have a chance to make it 3-2
Alright,
now.
okay.
Which Oscar-winning director came out of retirement to direct the offbeat heist comedy Logan Lucky? Was it Stephen Frears, Steven Soderbergh, Jason Reitman, or Gus Van Sant?
Are you for real? Like, how would I know that?
Right, I'll give you another one. Harrison Ford reprises his role as Rick Deckard in what 2017 sci-fi film?
Oh, I know this.
What?
Oh my god, what is it called? Give me the options so I know the...
Ghost in the Shell, Alien Covenant, The Dark
Blade
Tower.
Runner.
Yeah. Didn't even get to it, but yeah, you got it. So it's 3-2.
Okay.
Question number 4. Go.
Who is directing the planned Men in Black reboot? Ryan Coogler, Antoine Fuqua, F. Gary Gray.
I don't know. Come on, I gave you an easier one now.
No, you gave me a hard one first.
Right, then your next question's going back to who directed Logan Lucky then.
Okay, I'll just put it through. It was F. Gary.
I don't
Gray.
know, like, how am I supposed to know that?
Oh, you know this. Okay, what is the name of Steven Soderbergh's upcoming horror/thriller, a film that was reportedly shot on an iPhone?
Unsane?
Unsane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Got him. Okay, question number 4. Question number 4. What was the critically acclaimed comedy written by Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon that was loosely based... Oh, sorry, let me read that again. What was the critically acclaimed comedy written by Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon that was loosely based... For fuck's sake. That was loosely based on the couple's real-life romance?
The Big Sick.
Yeah. I could not speak there. Go on. So it's now 4-3.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, what is the working title of the planned new installment in the Bad Boys franchise? Bad Boys Forever, Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life.
Is it Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Because I just know the song. Bad Boys for Life. That's
I've
a
never heard of Bad Boys.
Will Smith and your man.
Yeah.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh. Okay. Who hosted the 89th Academy Awards in February 2017? Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yep. correct. So it's now 5-4. Go.
Okay.
I guess we'll go to 10.
5-4. Okay. Which classic HBO crime series is getting a prequel film?
Which HBO crime series?
Is getting a prequel film.
I'm thinking it's The Wire, but read me the options.
The Wire, The Shield, The Sopranos.
Oh, actually, no, I don't know. Balls, I'm not sure. I'm going to go with The Wire because that was my gut.
No, it was The Sopranos.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking The Sopranos. Oh. Which? So it's still 5-4. You have a chance to make it 5-0. Which 27 movie became the highest grossing horror film since The Exorcist?
Which 27 movie?
2017 movie.
Okay, give me the options.
Get Out, It, Split, Annabelle Creation.
Get Out.
I thought it was Get Out as well. It's It.
What?
I thought it was Get Out as well.
Oh, so
I didn't know It made more than that. So it's
5-4.
still 5-4 with same.
Okay,
Go
who
again.
will reportedly direct the 25th James Bond movie set for release in 2019?
How am I
Danny
supposed to-
Boyle.
Yeah. No, he was supposed to.
Christopher
Wait,
Nolan.
when was this
Oh,
quiz
I have
out?
to take your first answer.
No, wait, no, because Danny Boyle was supposed to, but he pulled out. So
Okay.
when was this quiz made? Because
2018.
so what if Danny Boyle hadn't pulled out by the time this quiz was made?
I don't know. Do you want to go with Danny Boyle?
What are the other options?
Christopher Nolan or David Mackenzie?
I'll go with Danny Boyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so this quiz was obviously made before because he actually isn't now. He's pulled out of it. Okay, so it's 6-4. In 2017, Kenneth Branagh secured as... Sorry. In 2017, Kenneth Branagh starred... In 2017, Kenneth Branagh starred as the famous Belgian detective Hercule Poirot in an adaptation of which Agatha Christie novel?
Oh, we went to see it. What's it called? What's the options?
Alibi? Death of the Nile? Evil Under the Sun? Or Murder on the Orient Express?
Murder on the Orient Express.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Shit.
100%.
So it's 6-5. Go.
Okay, this is really annoying because this just gave me a picture question.
Yeah.
So I won't get 12. Okay. Meryl Streep was nominated for an Oscar for The Post this year, her 21st nomination. But how many times has she won? 2, 3, or 4?
Oh, for God's sake.
Did she win for The Devil Wears Prada?
I'm gonna go with 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what a guess, baby. Okay, question number 8. Logan looks set to be Hugh Jackman's final bow as Wolverine. In how many films has the Australian actor played the comic book character? 9, 10, 8, or 7? That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's not fair. I don't know.
Because there was like older X-Men. So I have no idea what this is. Although to be fair, I didn't know the answer to your one, I just had a guess and I got it, so.
I'm gonna go with 8.
Oh, it was 9.
Oh my god.
So it's 6-4? 7-4? 7-5.
7-5.
7-5. Okay, question number 9. Hit me.
Okay, how many Marvel Studios films will be released in 2018? So they've already been released.
Okay.
So 2, 3, or 4.
Okay, how many were released? It was Infinity War, Black Panther, Spider-Man was out? No. Spider-Man out in 2018?
I don't know.
Infinity War, Black Panther. What are the options?
2, 3, or 4.
Oh no, I don't know. Fuck. Spider-Man. Was Spider-Man out or not? I don't know.
I don't know. You can't look it up.
I'll go with 3 again.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Yes, I'm too good at this. What's that? 8-5?
Yeah,
8-6,
I don't have
8-5.
any more questions.
Okay.
So this is
I
your
don't think you
last
can come
one.
back anyway, can you?
No.
Anyways, I'll ask you for the fun of it. What was the highest grossing superhero film of 2017? No, so Spider-Man was out in 2017.
Yeah, I knew that.
So what was I thinking of? What was the third one I was thinking of? I don't know.
Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No, that was out this year, wasn't it? Was that
Oh,
last year?
yeah.
Oh, fuck. I thought that was out this
Oh
year.
my god, I knew that.
Okay. So what was the highest grossing superhero film of 2017? Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Well, that's so hard because all of them did really well at the box office, apart from Justice League, I think.
I actually think maybe Justice League did do well in terms of sales because lots of people went to see it, but it was still shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't think it did better than the other ones though.
I think I'll go with Spider-Man because it was.
You're right.
Because it was.
You got it.
I went with Spider-Man because it was a new Spider-Man. People hadn't seen him as Spider-Man before.
Will I ask you another question here? Where was Wonder Woman star Gal Gadot born? Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, United States. Yeah. In which 27th action film did Brazilian footballer Neymar make a brief cameo? XXX Return of Xander Cage, The Fate of the Furious, Baywatch, or Kingsman: The Golden Circle? XXX maybe?
I haven't a clue.
Yeah, well, it's XXX. Which well-known comedian wrote and directed the breakout film of
Jordan
2017 Get Out? Yeah, you're right. Okay, we'll leave it there.
You see, if you'd asked me these questions, I would have got them.
I don't pick the questions. I just read them in the order they come up in. Sorry.
Okay, so Jake beat me once, so that makes him like
4-3, baby. I'm on the way back.
4-3.
Yeah. Well, if it was 4-2 before this recording,
Was it?
and then I won this one, so yeah, +1 to 2. That
Shut
equals
up.
3.
Okay, right. So I'll just
But
have
next
to
week
win
I'm
the next
back,
one.
and I'm gonna equal it, and I'm gonna be 4-all then, and then the week after I'm gonna be 5-4.
I don't think so. I think I'll come back next week. Okay, well, that's it from us. Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Hope you enjoyed.